New school year is near. You probably don't want to hear that, right? Well, but school won't leave. It's half of August gone, so yeah. Watching some back to school videos is kinda compulsory. Some people start uni, some end high school, get ready for their GCSE or A levels or whatever, or some people are simply bored, and YouTube will be soon filled with back to school hauls and hacks and all these different types of things. And I'll be actually participating because since I graduated my grammar school, I feel very smart and eligible to give you some very wise tips. Actually, I'm not. You believed that? I'm here to, again, make a big deal of something totally neglectable, small, uninterested. By the way, for everyone who watches my videos, welcome back. I'm glad I'm finally able to film and post another one. In the past few weeks, I didn't have any inspiration. Imposter syndrome hit hard, so even though I made a video, I didn't post it and I probably never will. Just everything got super tiring, so that's the reason why nothing came out. Plus, this is probably going to be the reality of me posting while being on uni once a month. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to I don't want to rush anything. We'll come back. I'm glad if you are actually back. Very glad. Very grateful. But back onto the video. So, what is the thing I'm going to make a big deal out of? It's the fact that we're overpacking, overbuying, and overly dramatizing the new school year. I mean, yeah, I love the feeling of and the whole process of buying necessities for the new school year, but I think we might be overdoing it a bit. Just a little. Because we don't need highlighters that match our backpack for the new school year. We don't need an entire matching set for the new school year. Nothing that major is happening. And listen, I'm not talking to kids in elementary schools. I don't think every child needs to be super self-conscious about what they're going to buy with their parents. It's nice when the child is taught about overconsumption and is aware of it. However, I don't think we need to necessarily limit them for stuff adults are actually responsible for. You know, the problem doesn't lie in the youngest of us, but in us who have some say in the world and who know about the impact they make, which are we, adults, and many teenagers also. And I'm not trying to degrade children and their minds by saying that. I think teenagers and adults are the ones responsible, the ones who know about what overconsumption is or that it even exists. They are the ones with their adult money, and they are the ones who are the easiest, the easiest. And they are the ones who get influenced the easiest. They spend those adult money on stuff they don't actually need. But that's topic for a different video that I actually made, so if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. I'll link it down below. Back on track. You don't need new matching stationery set. Of course, if you need it, go and buy it. But if it's only because you've been influenced, don't. I mean, most of these videos, like back to school hauls and stuff, are great marketing strategy and you don't need it. By the way, it's up to all of us to decide what we really need. It's up to you to think critically what is a total stupid buy and what isn't. I'm not your mom to tell you that. I'm giving opinions, not recommendations. We should stop pretending that in September we will all become these locked-in students, those academic weapons. I'm not saying we won't, but I'm just saying not all of us have the dedication to stay on that level for the whole year. It's just not realistic. We don't have to lie to ourselves. You know, let's be honest. I'll be trying to become the perfect student. I want to. But I won't be trying to do that through buying unnecessary shit. I will be actually trying to adapt some of the habits or some of the study methods the good students use. It's not about the things they have. Buying and bringing you stuff like that, it's more about the performance. It's basically a performative move, trying to look classy and cool and keeping up with the trends. Also, I think like the internet, especially with like performative readers or sports persons, people start to call out others on doing that, which could be actually an interesting topic for a video. I don't know what you think about these performative readers or performative sports people or whatever. It's actually kind of interesting, and I'm not saying it's necessarily bad or it's necessarily good. I'm just saying it exists. Let's clarify. It's okay that you want to look nice, but what makes you feel that you'll be using these new pens and highlighters when you've never even touched the old ones? That's basically what I wanted to talk with you about. However, so that I don't only preach, I also want to show you an example. And that example is how I'm actually going to follow what I'm preaching here, or how I'm not following what I'm preaching here. If you don't know already, because I mention it only in every video, uni is awaiting me and I need to save money. And if there's one thing I want to save money on, it's stationery. I am basically on the brink of my academic career with uni, although that's probably like 8 years of my life. Uni is still the last step in this academic career, and I've been in the schooling system for over a decade. So if there's one thing I collected a lot of, it's stationery. I have enough stationery to create good enough sets for 5 high schoolers. So, I want to look cool, and if there's one thing everyone will see first, it's the backpack. I actually will not be having 1 or 2, but probably 3 and more. How is that possible? I'll be just using all that I have home, and the last one I bought was actually 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm not going to buy anything new, but I still want to look cool, so I will just think a bit about how to make that into a reality. As it goes for the stationery, I will be using everything from my last year. However, I have to be honest, I did buy highlighters just for their color and aesthetic reason, but it was still technically the last school year, so. But I did that, and I'm using them all the time, so I beg to differ that I did a good decision by buying them. But yeah, that's the reality. I can't be perfect. But otherwise, everything I will be bringing with me, I already own. There's no need to buy fucking new pens when you have 20 million of them, right? Right. I feel a bit like I've been preaching something and doing something else, but if you feel that that's all I did, I already dug that grave, so you can just throw me there. That's all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Whether you start your last or your first semester, whether you go to new school, you're staying at your old school, whether you love the schooling system or you hate it, I wish you good luck and the best. See you in the next one, and bye! Pew.